education and training, to my mind, for any artist of any ilk, whether you're performing or a visual artist, education and training and some kind of mentoring even is critical for your development, for your survival. You know, I think of a young person also in my life who did not want to see their presence through idols, because she said, I want to be a diva. I don't want to be an idol. I don't want to be idolized. In fact, those were the words. Okay. I don't want to be idolized. I want to be a diva. And training does that for you. And when I talk of training, you know, people often think you're talking of institutional training. Training comes in a whole myriad of ways. And so it's important that when you're a performer, especially because artists generally are not seen as trained and developed and well-rounded people, it becomes important to put yourself out there, to learn what's going on in the industry. It's a critical element of it. And I'm proud to say that my exposure to education, arts education, from a very young age, it didn't happen only when I went to university. I started when I was about 7, 8 years old. My dad put me through that. Auntie Emily Mutsiela put me through that. And all of that happened. And by the time I went to university, I had a sense of what was coming. And as a singer also, you know, the techniques that I was taught for singing purposes have helped me sustain my instrument, have helped me to protect my instrument, so that even as I do dangerous things with the voice, and you test the voice, you do all kinds of craziness, you know how far to go to pull yourself back so that you don't go over the edge. There's a very small space between the ceiling and the roof, and Zahara is already on top of the ceiling, which means there's very little space for her to move from where she is to the next level. I think one of the things that's probably going to help her is, do not believe the hype. It's very important. Don't believe your own hype. It's what people say about you that makes up that hype. She needs to find her own truth in herself. She needs to up her game in the way that she writes the music, in the way that she plays that instrument, you know, so that when we say she is a guitarist, she really will be a guitarist and not just a person who plays the guitar. And I hope that the difference is clear. Sure. She's a very gifted, very sensible young woman, from what I've heard from her interviews, for instance, on the radio. And I think she can protect herself just by surrounding herself with people who will protect her. My dad always used to say, when I said to him, asked him years ago when I was 15 or so, when I said, how do you do it? How do you manage? How do you survive being famous? Because he was very famous in the black community. And he said, well, the thing is, you surround yourself with people who laugh with you and not people who laugh at you. If you slip on a banana peel, they will laugh, reach out a hand and help you up. Right. Ow, but what happened there? Yeah, you know, hey, quack, 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 quack. And not people who are going to laugh at you, especially those who laugh at you behind your back. You might not know this, but you can sense it. And that instinct, man, that says, this doesn't feel right. Listen to that instinct. Listen to that extra voice. Always refer to your family, to your grounding, to your extended family, your friends, those that are not your fans.